That New Zealand side, lot of depth in batting and a bowling attack which, with the retirement of Shane Bond, may not have the obvious cutting edge that it used to have, but it just might be well set up for the slower paced Asian wickets. For Kenya, well, there was quite a bit of experience with the likes of Tikolo, Adoyo and the captain Jimmy Kamandi, all familiar World Cup faces. And there's also a great amount of interest in the young English-educated opener Seren Waters. So Kenya to bat first. Here's how they got on.
Here comes Southey. There's a shout here. It looked to be going down the leg side.
And he's gone this time. He has got him. And the first wicket falls at 14. Obanda going across his stumps one too often. And Southey on target this time. So he picks up the first wicket, and Kenya have lost one for 14.
The impact is in line, and it's saying that it would have gone over the top, but they didn't use the challenge, Kenya. So one is back in the pavilion, Obanda, with 14 on the board.
There he goes over the top, using his feet well from the very beginning. Came down the pitch, immediately using his feet, this time confident enough to get under the ball and loft it over mid-off. So he gets off the mark with the first scoring shot other than a single with a boundary. There's a sweep. Will go away for another boundary. So very good start here from Collins Aboya. He's got the foot on the accelerator from the very start. 2 boundaries to him after a very slow start for New Zealand. They're 23 for 1 from 8 overs. Just past the diving keeper, inside edge, gets a boundary. So all of a sudden Kenya have just started to accelerate. That a very lucky one. First boundary for Waters.
Just might have stayed down a little bit low. I've seen the odd one do that so far this morning. Inside edge, McCullum, no chance for him. Oh, quick single, shy at the bowler's end. Direct hit, may have been close. Jacob Oram is the fieldsman in that short, fine leg position. Oh, I wonder, a little bit slow taking off. I wonder whether this might have been out. It would have been.
Oh, big shout. Now that might be out. Yes, it is. Full and straight. Umpire thought about it for a second or two, but he didn't have to think about it for too long. The second wicket goes down at 40 at the end of the 12th.
Yeah, he's been reasonably short throughout the spell. Hamish Bennett tried to hurry up the Kenyan batsman. This time he went full, angled in. Looked like it was going on to hit middle and leg stump maybe. And big appeal from the New Zealanders. Hamish Bennett gets his man. Waters has to go for 16. And Kenya lose their second wicket. It is now 40 for 2.
Straight away, he's one of the more senior players in this Kenya side. Immediately off the mark with a couple.
That's nicely played. He rode the bounce.
Bowled him out. Wow, what a good delivery. Full, straight, and Kenya now in all sorts of trouble.
Well, if he rode the bouncing delivery last ball very well, he was nowhere near this one. Good bowling from Hamish Bennett. Short ball followed up by a very good.
Oh, there's a big shout. That's his out. Bennett is doing some terrible damage. Batsman has asked for them to have another look at this. It's a DRS which we haven't seen from the Kenyans up to now.
No problem there. About half the boot behind. Where did it hit him on the pad? That's the key. It's angled in from outside off. Oh, that's I think that's a pretty poor review, to be honest with you, because
I agree.
if that's not going on to hit middle and leg, I'm not sure what is. Hit him in line. Yeah, no problem there at all.
Well, that's one of the worst reviews I've ever seen, I think. It's hitting about 6 inches up middle. Anyway, what it does mean is that Mabuya's out for 14. There's the final confirmation. He's already on his way, and Kenya now reeling at 44 for 4.
First thing from here is to make sure that they utilise all 50 overs that are available to them, but not much use if you're just going to nudge it about and get a very low score.
Had a little sweep across that. Everyone got excited, but he's got a bottom edge on it and might. No, he won't. I thought he might have got a boundary out of that, but he hasn't. But it will be 3. 48 for 4 then, off 15. Oh, he's got another one. I'm telling you, he's got another one. Yes. Wow, wonderful spell this from Hamish Bennett.
Beautiful work, really good work, and it seems as though it might well be another review here. Nope, there isn't. He consulted his mate and he's going to walk off the park. Omar on his way, LBW. Very good bowling it is by Bennett. He's been direct right at the stumps. Yeah, good work. Perhaps just a touch outside the line. Is it? Is it on off stump? Could he have gone upstairs? He didn't. Maurice Omar's gone for 1. It is a 49 for 5. Well struck. A good shot, swept in front of square, and it's gone for 4. Patel gets 4 and Kenya add 4 to their score. They've not been able to score freely and would like to somewhat try and break the shackles.
Outside edge and gone. And Oram gets an early breakthrough and the 150th wicket for Big Jake.
Kamande just looking to run that down to third man. It bounced a touch more. He's 6'6", Jacob Oram, and does generally get some bounce. And outside edge is a good catch by Brendan McCullum, having to go to his right. Makes absolutely no mistake, and it's celebration time for the New Zealanders again. Kamande gone for 2. It's 59 for 6.
Look for a couple there and make it easy. And leading edge, and that's as simple as you get. It's just stood up a little bit, and Doyer can't believe it, but he's going to have to go. Simple catch to Jesse Ryder.
Good bounce there from Jacob Oram. He really hit the pitch hard. And that lifted quite steeply. Looked as though it might have taken the shoulder of the bat. Very simple for Jesse Ryder.
And a delightful French cut. No, it's buys. Didn't get anything on it. Thank you, Rod Tucker. And 22 overs are gone at 67 for 7.
Yeah, New Zealand doing exactly what they had to get some early wickets, get on top of the opposition. It's gone a little bit off the seam. Heaven knows how it missed leg stump. Jacob Oram can't believe it.
Gone this time. The woodwork has been disturbed again, and Southey has bowled another straight delivery. The off pole disappears.
Yorker doing the trick on this occasion for Tim Southey. It really has been a very good exercise in attacking the stumps. All the New Zealand bowlers bowling at the stumps. And it's been very, very successful for them. Terrific sight for a quickie as the off stump goes cartwheeling back towards the keeper. It's 68 for 8.
Southey with the Yorker. Big appeal and gone. He's on a hat-trick as Tim Southey. Beautiful delivery. Unless there was a bit of wood that, well, he had to go. Had to go first ball. And Gotchi is out of here for a first ball duck.
Well, Tim Southey's already got a hat-trick in 2020 cricket. Got one against Pakistan in picking up a 5-fer. Now he's got an opportunity to do it in the one-day game, right on the toe. He really has been terrific at bowling at the stumps, Southey, and it's paid good dividends for him. 68 for 9.
In the air and gone. So Southey is not going to get a chance of his hat-trick. It's a shame, but there you go, because it's all over, folks. All out for 69 in the 24th over. But, New Zealand absolutely delighted. It's all gone to plan for them. And Styris took the last catch. So all out for 69. And that man is very happy.
Well, that took just over an hour and 3/4. 69 all out was Kenya's worst effort in World Cups and the 5th lowest of all time in the tournament. 16 was the top score, extras weren't far behind, and it was really just horribly disappointing for a Kenyan side who had hoped to prove that the associate members do have a big part to play in the competition. From New Zealand's point of view, it was a near perfect performance with the ball, with Hamish Bennett bowling full and straight, the main assassin. Now, it all meant that New Zealand needed...
Here we go. Here's Guptill facing. Oh, good save in the covers. No run.
And New Zealand just overwhelming the Kenyan batting lineup. They did it by bowling full and straight. Just medium pace to start with for Kenya.
There he goes this time. Ball 4 dot balls, and in the 5th one had to go for 4 from Guptill.
Just too short on that occasion. Guptill was very quickly into position to play the pull shot. And that was the difference with the New Zealand bowling. They were full and straight. And that'll be another boundary for Guptill. Danny Morrison has left the commentary position. I've been joined by Tony Cozier.
Thank you, Ian. Again, short. Cut away. And a 4. So New Zealand in a commanding position, and you wouldn't think that they would be denied victory here, and it would be a turnaround for them. They've had a horrible time in the last year or so in one-day internationals, especially. Won only 2 of their last 18. Again, too short and cut away. So 3 boundaries now to the Guptill. That was an easy put away for him.
Yeah, not learning the lesson that New Zealand should have taught them. The New Zealand bowlers being full and straight. But so far, Kenyan bowlers have been short and giving a little bit of width outside off stump.
In the air, and the catch dropping just between the fielders. Agonizing for Waters coming in from mid-wicket, and the mid-on fielder just couldn't quite get there. Top-edged pull shot. Again short, so what we've been saying about the short delivery, well, I suppose that should have gone off the middle of the bat, but not timed at all by McCullum, and he gets away with it.
Yeah, he was surprised by the pace, Brendan McCullum. Perhaps he was charging onto the front foot a bit as well, not expecting something short.
Kenya in Group A. The big match, I suppose, will be against Canada. Another associate, another bit of work here for the umpires to do. This time Rod Tucker says not out to the leg before appeal. There's no review asked for by the Kenyans. Seem very confident with the appeal. Have a look.
Just missing leg. In fact, they've now decided, after a bit of consultation, that perhaps they will have a review. Their reviews, or one of their reviews, was not very successful and not very smart when they were batting. It was actually showed to be hitting halfway up middle. Wasn't a good challenge, that one.
Yeah, and in fact they had another one which was given out. They didn't ask for a review on that, and it showed that the ball was going to strike the batsman outside the off stump. Well, it's not a no ball, so that's fair. No edge onto it. And I think we may find on the review that the ball is going to miss leg stump. Let's have a look. And it is missing. Ian Chappell called it early on. So that's a wasted review by the Kenyans. But I suppose they, with only 70 to get for New Zealand, and it's not that far away.
Might as well finish the innings with no challenges left. Not much point saving them up. They don't carry over to the next game.
Beautiful hit. It's absolutely straight back over the bowler's head. Confidently played for a boundary. We've had 4 of them already from Guptill. He moves to 18. It's 20 without loss. Short and just over mid-wicket. Again, McCullum not timing the ball properly. He was lucky to get away with one in the last over, top edge, which just dropped between mid-wicket and mid-on. This time, just managed to clear the leaping mid-wicket fielder. And he does get a couple for it.
Hasn't quite found his timing, has he? And McCullum's only faced 4 deliveries. Guptill's had most of the strike. Good opportunity for him to just settle down, get a nice little knot out, get his tournament underway.
Otieno, after 2 boundaries of his first 2 deliveries, was too short. Got a much better length here now. Would have been home had the ball hit the stumps. And he's gone again, straight back overhead. Now, did it carry? If it did, it just barely did. Umpire Erasmus waiting for confirmation as to where the ball pitched.
He hits the ball down the ground as well as anyone. Guptill in good form. Back home in New Zealand, the Pakistan series, and has gone all the way. No problem there, all the way for 6. Good extension of those arms and lovely follow through.
There he goes again. Absolutely straight hit and a tremendous hit. It's carried, oh, I would say all of 100 meters. 3rd shot like that we've seen from Guptill, hitting straight and beautifully.
That's a super shot. Another slower ball. It's very high. Has gone a long way. Just a little shimmy down the wicket. And just exploding through the crease.
Well, will that go all the way as well? No, not quite this time. Too short. And McCullum, even though he's not getting hold of these hook and pull shots, still gets enough top edge onto it for a boundary.
They charge down the wicket. McCullum quite a long way down. I'm thinking from Madoyo, the short ball, just to top edge, and away for another boundary. So New Zealand doing this very quickly at the moment.
So the first spin. And starts again with a ball which is too short, down the leg side. Always was going to be a boundary for a batsman who is as well set as Guptill.
He's racing along here, Mark Guptill, 36 now. And it's just short. Pulled away comfortably. Well, it's gone straight through. It's turned. Wait for the umpire, but it might be byes. And it is.
Keeper not gathering. Ball turning a bit there from Mande. Well, he took some time to get things right, but he finished off pretty well. 6 overs gone, 53 without loss.
No ball. Front foot no ball too, so it'll be a free hit, which I'm sure Brendan McCullum will look forward to.
Here's a free hit. And he is not, of course. Knocked the middle stump over. Tried something too clever.
He plays this ramp shot a lot, Brendan McCullum, when he's going. So not a bad time to practice it, really. You've got a free hit, so you know you can't be out. It's a good time to practice it in match conditions.
Well, he tries for it. He only gets a boundary this time, coming down the wicket over the bowler's head. Reduces the deficit now to 8.
Certainly wasn't there. He had to go through with the shot. Played it quite well. In the end, Brendan McCullum hit it too hard, just timing.
That's a tremendous reverse sweep. It's a difficult shot to play. Takes a lot of practice. And he's hit it really well.
Yeah, cheeky, but well played. It was leg side-ish too, so he had to fetch it a little bit. Nicely timed shot.
That's it. So 2 reverse sweeps for boundaries complete what has been an absolutely emphatic victory for New Zealand, their first in the competition. Kenya, a very disappointing performance with the bat all out 69, and from that moment you knew that they had absolutely no chance, and in the field they looked like a beaten and demoralized side. 69 Kenya, New Zealand 72 without loss. They win by 10 wickets.
Well, if they'd been clinical with the ball, New Zealand were lethal with the bat. 9 fours, 2 sixes. It was all over in just 48 balls as Guptill and McCullum brushed aside the Canadian challenge. Quite how Jimmy Kamandi managed to give 4 of his bowlers a go is, well, a tribute really to his ingenuity. But basically this was a drubbing, and one based on disciplined straight bowling that impressed the New Zealand captain Daniel Vettori.